Welcome back, it's Melanie or She at Scrappers. So today I am back with a one-page layout using the Lake Life collection from Bella Blvd. I am loving this collection, the colors and all things summer and lake, just perfect for us. So I did cut an inch off of both sides, and I am going to be doing lots of layers, and then I'm going to be using a shimmer brush from Close to My Heart. And so I did not want to border my base page quite yet. I did kind of want to get my photo ready just so I could know kind of what measurements I wanted for the rest of the layout. So I used that scrap piece of the blue water paper. I had previously used the back side of that, which were kayaks. Yeah, you could see how it was just like half a sheet, but it worked perfectly for a 4x6 photo to back. And now I have a couple extra little triangular pieces, I guess, to use. So I decided to use that yellow paper for my border. And the reason I gutted it already is that I wanted to include that yellow as one of my layers in the layout as well. This also was a piece of scrap paper from a previous layout, and I kind of wanted that to be the photo or the paper where my photo sat on. I didn't want my photo necessarily on a busy pattern paper, even though I am including a couple of them. And so I knew I wanted this paper at least as tall and a little bit taller than my photo. Looking at it now, I kind of wish maybe I would have elongated it a little bit, but it is what it is, and it works out just fine for the rest of the layout. I knew I kind of wanted to try and separate some of the patterns. I am using this floral paper here. I brought this in because it has a bunch of different colors in it, and you can kind of see I did kind of stick with a lot of the blues and the greens, but that floral paper brings in red and the yellow, and so that's why I brought that one in. So here I am using this kind of plaid paper. This one is going to be kind of the one that's kind of elongated a little bit more. So the floral paper kind of goes up and down more so, and then I kind of cut down the height of the papers as they I guess progress, but they kind of elongate and go across the page more as they get shorter. I knew I wanted this yellow paper to kind of be, or at least have the dovetail on both ends as a layer as well. This is the shimmer brush I'm using. It's the color Sapphire, and I just wanted to add a little bit more. I thought I was going to add a cluster to the top right. That's why I added that one. But also I knew my title, I kind of have this idea in mind before I started the layout. I have been sketching a lot before I start the layouts, and that's helped a bunch. So I kind of knew where pieces were going ahead of time. So that is why I did not start taping down or do my border yet, because I knew with splatters it gets messy, and I didn't want that on my border. So now you can kind of see I'm piecing it together finally, how it's going to be. And I love how I have 4 pattern papers, but I feel like it's not too busy. I really tried to break up the busier patterns. To break them up even more, that yellow could have been behind the plaid paper, but then you kind of have light colors with that water paper in the plaid. And so I decided to separate the light colors with that yellow instead. And like I said, I just really like how the layers all came together and how it kind of fills up most of the page. I did kind of make my layers larger than I initially thought I would. Like I said, I thought I was going to add a cluster to the top right, but with as large as my layers were, there wasn't too much extra space, and I was okay with leaving that open with just the splatters. I felt like the splatters kind of helped fill that in a little bit, and I liked the way that that looked. So now that these are all placed down, I am going to add my title. That's going to go to on the bottom, and it is the Rest and Relax from the chipboard sheet. One thing, I don't know, maybe a red flag of mine, I guess, is I like a collection and I get every single piece of that collection. So I have 2 ephemera packs, and I got the collection pack. So I have the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I have the chipboard sheet, and then I I can't remember what these are called. They are like the 3D stickers. So yeah, I have so much of this, but again, it just fits my life and where I live so perfectly. We have so many lakes around, and we are just water people. So this collection just, yeah, matched my lifestyle perfect. So you can see that I have that large cluster with the title, and that it's not a pop dot. Oh, I can't. Bella Pops maybe is what it is. I forgot this last time too. One of you guys reminded me. I should probably keep the packaging to remind myself when I do the voiceover. But I really like how large that cluster is at the bottom. And so I decided just to add one more cluster to the top left. These are actually just the little pieces that are left on that 3D sheet, and I just kind of placed them on the layout how they were in the packaging. So I wanted to include this Adirondack chair because there are a couple in my photo. This is overlooking part of Lake Superior. This was a trip to Canada we took last summer to my aunt and uncle's cabin. And I think that was at sunrise, a little after sunrise, but that was at sunrise overlooking the bay, the bay, and with the Adirondack chairs. And so I knew I wanted to include one. So I did at the top. Added some greenery too, just again to kind of elongate maybe that cluster a little bit more. I loved that circular sticker, Life is Good at the Lake. Again, just fits our family perfectly. I did include a floral up there. Again, I wanted to kind of make that cluster at the top larger. And so I have that floral paper, added a floral chipboard sticker up there as well. And then just going to finish off by adding that red little heart on the oh my goodness, I can't even think of how to say it now. Adirondack chair. Oh, goodness. But anyways, I will link this collection down below for you if you are interested. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.